Their son-in-law tore down the home and used the wood to build a barn.
1 month after the DeFoors murder, their son-in-law Thomas Moore tore down their house, which had been one of the oldest in the county. He took the wood and built a barn nearby. The property of the DeFoors was valued at $500 and was divided among their heirs. Their killer or killers were never found.
The DeFoors ran the ferry across the Chattahoochee, Ivor.
Once they arrived in Bolton, the DeFoors took over the Montgomery Ferry, which crossed the Chattahoochee River. They renamed the ferry, calling it the DeFoors Ferry, and ran it until it was destroyed during the Civil War. As a key path connecting Georgia and Tennessee, Confederate soldiers used a makeshift crossing to traverse the river. After the war, permanent ferry was rebuilt and business resumed. They ran the ferry until they were killed.
Martin and Susan DeFoor didn't seem to have any enemies.
Little is known about the DeFoors before their terrible deaths. Martin DeFoor was a native of Franklin County, Georgia, and married Susan Tabor in 1830. The couple moved to DeKalb County just east of modern-day Atlanta, settled into the Bolton district. Martin DeFoors, 73 at the time, and his wife Susan, 81 years of age, were well known in the community and said to have had not a known enemy in the world.
Lots of suspects were questioned, mostly transients and black people.
By some accounts, there were 2 sets of footprints in the DeFoor home, so suspicion shifted to 2 transients that had passed through the area recently. Apparently, they had been denied a place to stay the night before. With heavy belief that the vagrants committed the crime, the local newspaper warned of the danger of tramps, basically accusing them of the murder, describing them as skulking through the country like wolves, only harmless when glutted, gathering in gangs whenever there is crime to be committed, or whenever there is taint of blood in the air. Other suspects included local Negroes, but there was no clear evidence or indication as to who committed the crimes.
Evidence suggested someone had entered their house and waited for hours to kill them.
When Martin Walker got to the back door of his grandparents' house, he found it open with the lock on the ground. All of the other doors to the house were unlocked, except the side door. There was an attic area to the house, although the family never used it. It was only accessible with a ladder, but police found a muddy footprint on the windowsill. When police entered the attic, there were signs that someone had been living there. The bed in the area was unkept, and there was fresh urine and excrement nearby. Indications were that someone had entered the home at least one day before the killings, maybe more, while the DeFoors were out.
On July 26, 1879, the DeFoors' grandson found them with their heads almost completely cut off.
The DeFoors' grandson, Martin Walker, walked by his grandparents' home on the morning of July 26, 1879. He noticed that they weren't up yet, an oddity for the couple. When Martin Walker went inside the DeFoors' homestead, he found a bloody scene. His grandparents were in their bed with their heads nearly cut off. They had been attacked with an axe while they slept. There were no signs of a struggle and no indication they fought back. The axe used to kill the DeFoors was laying in the fireplace, covered in blood and ash. It was actually the grandson's axe. He had left it there the day before.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.